Hello guys and welcome to another first impression video. This time we're looking at the Software Incorporated. This game is basically about building your IT company. You start very little with one guy and then you expand into a big massive company. Eventually you will end up building operating systems and a lot of other interesting items. The game is in the early stage. It is Alpha Steam build 4.8 at the moment. So the game is still being developed. It is in early access. You can find the link in the description below. And let me just show you what it is all about. Start a new game and you get to create your character. So we don't want a tutorial, I know it already. You can kind of customize his name, company name here. So we can put Phoenix Inc. if we want to. Phoenix Inc. You can change his hairstyle, kind of change the different colors. You can even have him alien green if you want to. And then you get to choose his personality. With his personality will affect how well he gets on with other players. Sorry, with other characters in game. As well as how well he developed his skills as well. How good leader he is, how good he is at coding and other things as well. So let's stick with what is here. Generous and optimistic. That kind of sounds good. Now you can choose his skills. So obviously leader increases the ability to lead other people. It is very useful late game. You have a meeting with people, increase their efficiency and help them a lot. Programmer, basically your programming skills. Designer, you have design stage when you kind of plan your program out before actual coding. So that helps you out there. Artist and marketeer. We are going to have marketer at all at the moment because we are not going to do any marketing yet. But let's look in here. You have specialization, so you can have design 2D system and audio, depending on the year you're in. Code, 2D system and audio, art, 2D and audio. So you can have specialists in everything in here as well. You can choose the starting money. Starting default is £10,000 or $10,000 for that case in this scenario. You can go as far as $500,000 if you want. I think 10,000 is good. You can choose the starting year. You have 4 options: 80s, 90s, 2000, and 2010. It all changes as well your technology available to you. So in 80s you will start with very crappy computers. You won't be able to do many things, like you won't be able to start with the graphical engines, or you won't be able to use antivirus and networking because it wasn't invented yet. As the game progresses, you will go to the years later and these things will unlock as the game starts. So let's start in 1980s just to show you. And you can choose environment, is forest or a city. Forest is kind of good. And difficulty level, easy, medium and hard. It is actually very hard and medium. Hard is pretty much impossible. I didn't manage to at all get anywhere. Let's start on easy just to show you. And days per month, it kind of changes it, how many days you will have per month. We go with 1, it doesn't change how quickly people work, it just kind of expands the month to last a little bit longer, which is, in my opinion, really pointless, doesn't change much to you. Start the game, and that's your building location. Look how massive it is. That's all of that you can build on it. So you can have your corporation building eventually that huge. So the game is massive. As you start in here, you can start building. So that's your plot that you have unlocked to start with. So as you can see, it's tiny to compare to what your possibilities are in the future. For now, let's just start building something. Let's build the room. So we're going to build a little one in here. 3 by 3. I think that's kind of reasonable room. Now let's furnish it with some desk. Let me just unlock the walls so we can kind of see what we're doing. So we have our desk in here. We'll need a computer now. That's the only computer available to you. As you can see, this one unlocks at 890s and this one at 2020. So you can play for a long time. So we're going to place computer, turn it around. We see we'll need some chair to sit down. So let's grab the chair, place it here. And obviously we need a door. So the people have to get in. So let's place a door. Let's place some windows. Just 2 windows so we can have some light there. Okay. Now we can finish the building mode. We can wait for our guy to kind of come in here and start doing things. So let's speed the game. It's the next day. He's coming now. That's us. He's coming and he's just chilling there doing nothing, because we haven't selected anything to do yet. So in here, we have different options. You can develop the software, release your own releases, contract work, and servers. Let's go to contract work to start. Let's choose something short. Like this one, logistic application, requires you to be a little bit skilled as artistic. Pause the game. A little bit skilled are artistic skills. 1 month, and I think we can do it. Requires you to have a good quality. Let's accept the work. And let's observe our guy. He will go straight to work. As you can see here, he's coding like crazy. Look at his little hands going. He's going and trying to code this program. This blue line in here dictates how good program needs to be to complete the goal. So let's go on speed 3 for now. Does it for a while, but eventually get there. Okay, we completed it to exceeding the standard they wanted from us. Now we can develop it from design stage to alpha stage. So now serious coding begins. He works on it like crazy. And his shift finished at 4, so he goes home. He comes back on the next day, so let's just wait for that quickly, and he goes back straight to work. Alpha is done, we can promote it now. This little red and green in here, as you can see where I'm pointing, it basically is your coding and artistic skills. So the red one means how much artistic skills you have to use, and the green one how much coding you have to use. Let's promote it to beta. We have to wait a little bit for a delay. Beta is done, and we'll find 2 bugs. We can release the game now, or graphical engine, whatever it was, release it. As you can see, we got $7,000 for that contract. So we can pick the next contract. It is very similar, but requires party integration. Let's accept it, and it requires only a bad quality. So as you can see this time, this bar is much closer here, so we can actually complete it reasonably quickly because it's much closer, and they don't want us to make it that good. They just want us crappy program that will work. So we can accomplish that. Develop it to alpha. He will go on it like crazy, and he's pretty much nearly done in alpha already. So as you can see, next day he comes back and he can do the job reasonably quickly. So we've done that, we can promote it to delay. Beta is done, and we release that at 12 o'clock. Another $10,000 came in our way. So now that we have some money left to get us going, we can start thinking about recruiting some more people and building a bigger office. So let's build a bigger office a little bit. Okay, we're going to destroy this room completely. Yes, we can afford that. And we're going to build much bigger room this time. So let's go for 5 by 5, 7 by 7. It sounds like a reasonable room to have. We're going to put some big windows in here. If you hold shift, you can continue building them. So we'll have 2 desks in here. Maybe even more in the future. We'll have to have a toilet because our people actually need it. So let's build a small room for a toilet. Small room for a coffee. That's our design, not the perfect, but it will work. And let's put some doors. So we'll have a door in here coming to the room. Door to the staff room and door to the toilet. Now, furnitures. We'll need desks, so we'll place 2 desks to each other. The tables will connect to each other and they will work like that. 2 tables in here. And place some sort of chairs for our people. We'll employ just 1 person to show you how it works. Okay guys, our office is done, look at that. We build it in here. We have a staff room with some coffee machines, some fridge. We have a toilet. Everything is perfect and accessible. So okay, we have this room ready in here. So now we have to start recruiting somebody. So let's leave the building mode and let's go and recruit some people. Hire a new employees. You can select the budget that you're going to spend on searching for a new employee. Let's spend $1,000, why not? And let's say that we want to hire somebody who is a good programmer. Let's him specialize in systems because we are specializing in 2D and begin looking. We don't have a lot of funds in insurance that causes, that's fine. We have few people in here. Let's check them out. Okay, we have, for example, this Alma Park. We can click on her and we have to interview her for $100. As you can see, compatibility is amazing. She has exactly the same traits as us. She is not a bad programmer. Her coding skills are here kind of split up. Her artistic skills and her design skills. We're going to take her. So let's grab Alma. Let's hire her up. Yeah. Alma is coming. That's great. And now we can start working on our own project. So develop the software. Now we have all these options here. Operating system is beyond our possibilities at the moment. Recommended team size 7, so we cannot do it yet. But let's check it out. Let's say that we want to have a visual tool. Visual tool allows us for image viewing. We can select here product name. Let's say Phoenix Paint. We'll have an open source. If we want to make it open source, then it's going to be free and people will love us. Our reputation will grow in here. We are going to do it at the moment. In-house, the site allows you to use the tool only in-house. So if you, for example, build a game engine and you don't want anyone to be using your amazing game engine, you can just use it in-house. Now, we have to decide what sort of operating system the tool will be running on. At the moment, there are only 2 operating systems available in the game. So the Next Thing OS and the Next Thing OS 2, both made by the operating system, both made by this company, Tefa Top. So let's enlarge that so you can see in here. Both not very popular, so there isn't really much to them, but we can buy the license for them. License costs 5,000 for this one and 3,000 and 5,000 for this one, for both of them, 5,000 each. I will just take this one for 5,000. I think that's good enough. Let's grab it. We have a license now. We can have it either the image viewing, because now we are using it on the operating system. We can have an image editing as well if we want to. So recommended team size 2, under a year. I think we'll go for image viewing just to start and just to show you how it works. Okay, develop that. Immediately people will start working like crazy on it. Our guy will work today and our other person will join us tomorrow. So let's check it out. In here your quality improves the longer they work. So you can kind of send a really bad program. I could send a Medicore now if I wanted to, or you can wait longer, spend more time and money into working on the project, but eventually its quality will improve. And as you can see, it is getting quite good. It is great quality now. We achieved the maximum what we can get. So let's develop that thing to alpha. In alpha they will work again. You can also speed it up or just wait for them to finish working. They've done a great job on it. Let's promote that to, we'll delay, we'll send it to beta. In beta stage now, it is done. I don't want to send it out yet, so I will market this thing. I will spend a bit of money on it. Let's just market it everywhere, because why not? Start a campaign. Everybody can work on that. Our guys will work like crazy. They didn't really spend that much, but we've done it. They will go home now. And I think we're going to release it today. Yes, market it everywhere when it's released, and we'll see how it goes for us. So as you can see today, we released the tool. The tool was released and it's really good quality. We made almost, what, 80,000 on it? Let's see at the review. Phoenix Ink shocks graphics. They say good things come with the small packages. Phoenix Paint is talking about graphics in the new highlights. As you can see, our graphics receive very excellent reviews there. You can look at the different sections as well. At the moment there isn't that many yet, but our graphics done well. So that's great news. Okay, and let's go out and let's send our people and we'll market this thing. They will spend some money. As you can see, they're spending here talking to press. So this tool brings a little bit less income now, but as we market it, hopefully it will be more popular. So let's just market it for a day and we'll see how it works for us. After a day, The tool was released and look at that, marketing paid off. 500,000 we made on it. It is because it's easy difficulty, so you make money like crazy like that. On higher difficulties, it's getting harder and harder. But with that, you can obviously expand, build bigger base. You can buy in here more plot land. Let's say we want that. We want to build some streets as well for our people. Now our guys can come in the car in here. So let's send it out. Let's see how they come. As you can see, they can come in the car now because we have car park. They can park there. They will still keep marketing this product. Eventually you get diminished returns. So the longer you market the product, the less money you get. As you can see, they're spending quite a bit of time marketing it. But we got even more money. So obviously it's marketing works, but eventually you get a diminished return on it. Then if you wanted to, you can go and hire more employees. You can also spend your money on other things in here. You can buy stocks. So that's obviously our company. We can sell our stocks if we want to. That's very risky because your business goes out. It will go out of business if your company is bought off. You can search for other companies in here. At the moment, it's only our company selling stocks, so we cannot really buy anyone yet, but eventually as the game progresses, more companies release their stock. You can buy them, you can take over the companies as well. Insurance policy, in here you can deposit some of the money that you made so far into your insurance policy. So let's say we want to deposit 424,000, deposit that. That will allow us to get better people to our company. So now when you hire people, and let's say we want artists. As you can see, they start on the much higher levels in here. Much better quality people here. So let's interview this guy. Very bad compatibility, but look at their skills. So as you can see, the money invested in our insurance increases their skill now. So obviously these people that we're going to and trying to get some sort of interviews going with them, they are quite good. You can see as well another artist we can hire. We could expand the base, we could build more. As you can see in here in development software, you can build the operating system, visual tools, audio tools, game engine and games. So let me just show you what other things are available in the game as you progress through years. Okay guys, let's skip to the year 2010 just to show you what sort of technology we have available. So if we develop a software, as you remember last time, we're able to develop not that much. But now operating system has more things as well. Look at that. Plug and play, multitasking, multi-threading, networking, 64-bit. A lot of things in here. From other system you can choose visual tools. Let's just base it on some sort of operating system. So let's find the latest one. Okay, so our visual tools have more options now. Image viewing, image editing, 3D if we wanted to. Will take more than a year and a lot of money will be spent on it. But you have more options. If we go for, say, game engines, look at that. 3D rendering, PC speakers, networking, scripting, joystick support. A lot of things are available to you in the game as well. Let's say that we want to do something else. Antivirus are done, website-based, web-based games as well. So there is a lot of things to it. The game has a lot of depth as well. You can look here at the companies that are available in the game. So the game kind of pulls this list for you. Look at that, there is so many companies available in the game. All of them in here are kind of producing their products. So this one product, 26 products so far. So if we go to all software, you can open this book in here. And it shows you the list of all the software that was created from the very early age. So let's say here, the first one was created in 1970s, and eventually you go through this entire list of the software being produced. All of them you can use, you can buy them, you can buy license on them, you can develop them themselves. So there is a lot of options. Look at that. How many options you have in here. And I find this game really interesting. It's really in-depth. You know, the hiring mechanics, there is a lot of to it as well. You can manage your teams, you can put them into a specialist teams that will work together. And you can operate the entire servers, you can have dedicated team of programmers, dedicated team of developers, dedicated team of artists, and you can have basically the entire company running in here. As well, you can go through different levels of height. So as not only you can build a map like that, but look at that, you can build 10 levels of height plus basement for servers. So you can build huge. And I think the game has a lot of potential. It's updated almost every 2-3 weeks. I've spoken to the developer, he has a great plans for it, and really for one guy working on the game, it is huge, and I think it has a great potential. So let me know what you think about this game, guys, and if there's something you want to see on the channel, I'm definitely willing to do it, because I'm really excited about it. I played a bit, and I'm really into it. So I hope that you are as well, and we can watch it together and play it together on the channel. In the meantime, go check the website of the developers in the links below. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe if that's something what you want to see, and let me know in the comments. And yes, we definitely can pick it up. And I will see you guys next time.